Now, this is going to be pretty cool. So I'm going to start in the top left. Okay, spawning in the top left position, we have got the purple Zerg player, Lizalfo.
We do.
Okay,
This is true.
that is true.
He's right here.
Okay, so good player, pretty solid. I believe he's High Masters.
That's right.
So yeah, really solid. Down in the lower left position though, we have the blue Zerg.
Yep.
Probably
I checked his profile.
Did you?
Yep.
He's in gold.
His account's in gold.
It is, yeah.
I'm not messing with you. His account's in gold. This is true.
You've got a screenshot to prove it as well.
I have a screenshot to prove it. I'm not sticking it on Reddit. I might stick it on Twitter, but it's true.
It is, of course, from Team startale.life.
I get the impression he's slightly better than gold, though.
I don't know. EU's hard league.
Oh, that's true.
It is. It's difficult.
We'll see. These placement matches are tough, guys. That's right. Startale.life is the star of our show currently. And he's going to be playing against Lizalfo. He's a member of Team BX3. And, again, a High Masters player. We always say High Masters players, on a good day, can take games left, right, and centre off of Grandmaster players. The problem is, I think the same almost applies again when you talk about Grandmaster players going up against startale.life, and that is really where the difference tends to lie.
It's one of those things where as skill level increases, it just gets exponentially better. And that's the sort of thing which, it's going to be tough going up against life, but it is a ZVZ.
And an early pool.
Yeah, so things can be a little bit crazy. A couple of bad bailing hits can lead you into slight problems. Life, he's just going to be going hatch first. He's that confident with what he's doing.
And this is actually going to help Lizalfo a lot as well, because seeing that hatchery go down means that he can now spot that life is in the bottom left position, and as a result immediately send the lings downstairs. Now, had he not done that, had life stuck with the one base for a while, he would have had to go significantly further before he actually got to the creep and knew where life spawned, so the lings might not have been able to go straight down. Life, though, is going to spot these lings with his overlord. You can see they're going to come into view in just a second here. There we go. And he's going to see that he's currently being cheesed. Now we get to watch what life is going to do in response. If life holds this, he'll be in a fantastic position. But Lizalfo is the only person on the map right now out with lings.
Yeah, they're coming in. The first Zerglings have just popped out for life, but he just doesn't have that many. He's got to have good drone micro here. Got to make sure he doesn't lose too much. But, of course, he is a spectacularly good player and currently hasn't actually lost anything to this early aggression and has his own Zerglings now hitting the field.
Oh, he has his own lings hitting the field now and a queen as well. So Lizalfo is going to try and guard startale.life to cancel this hatchery here, but I'm not sure he's going to be able to do so. Life needs to get more lings down here. The queen's actually staying up, so he will be able to force the cancel. Life isn't going to absolutely go all out and try and save this, and instead he's going to see if he can hold this on the ramp. Really nice choke point there from Life. He's currently at 23 to 21 supply. The worker count, though, is 14 to 10 in favor of Life. And, well, Lizalfo, he's not letting up. He's started his Baneling Nest as well and producing additional lings. So he is very, very all in off of this.
Yeah, he's got to be, though. He's kind of in that situation where he thinks this is his best shot to do it. And he is going for it with life. He's getting up his Baneling Nest. He's sim-citying brilliantly to give lots of tidy little chokes where he's going to be able to get the maximum use out of this Zergling and also the Queen there. So for the moment, Speedling's just pulling back. Lizalfo, he's just pumping more and more out. He's getting his own Baneling Nest, but he is so ridiculously all in here.
Yep, and I mean, the Baneling Nest could actually end up being quite helpful here. If he gets a couple of good Baneling hits off on a couple of drones, that changes the entire outcome of the game. But Life, this entire time, is just continuing to macro up a lot better than Lizalfo is at the moment. And does Life see? Yes, of course he does. He sees the Banelings morphing in as well. So Lizalfo trying to go for this Zergling Baneling all in against startale.life. Is it going to work? Oh, here come the Banelings, and Life needs to microwave those Zerglings very quickly indeed. The Baneling Nest only just complete now for Life, trying to focus down the Banelings with the Queen as well. These Banelings actually should really be going a little bit more into the mineral line. Good hit on a bunch of those drones, and the rest of them are now going in. Is it going to be enough? Great micro from startale.life here, and he's holding most of the last Baneling. Ooh, that was a big hit, but is it enough? 5 drones killed. Oh, and unfortunately startale.life is still ahead in work, so Lizalfo got some damage done, but Life microing so well, Metals.
It's close. Okay, but this counterattack is probably going to be quite devastating. But Lizalfo does have a lot more Zerglings coming out. He's ready to deal with that, but all while he's pumping these Zerglings out, Life is droning. And that is the good news for him. He's got Banelings morphing in. He's going on the aggressive. And this is where Lizalfo is got to be a little bit concerned. Banelings are going to be coming up any second. Both players have speedlings now. Life with those two banelings. Is he going to get the connections he needs, or will Lizalfo be able to hold?
Oh, and both sides with banelings coming out now. This is really, really tense. Life going into the mineral line. He's trying to kill off as many drones as he can before the banelings get in there. Lizalfo trying to come back in, but it's Life whose banelings are still there, and a decent number of drones getting killed off now. The number left is 9 versus 14, so things are settling out. And Life does have a distinct advantage here. He's up to 26 supply versus 17.
He's also pumping more and more units. More banelings are morphing in. Things not looking too good for the purple Zerg player at the moment. But as we see, Life, he is just going for it. He's got the banelings wandering in. And there is the GG.